last match of the season at Headingley Leeds, and what a game in prospect, this Slalom Lager Premiership Trophy final, and two of the most stylish sides in the game. Castleford had to make a change at number 9. hooker Kevin Beardmore cried off late this morning with chest trouble, and they bring in the young colt Stuart Horton. Strange to see Australians, Robinson and Atkins in there. Castleford usually a side packed full of colts and juniors. But Castleford too, not only making a change, Hulkingston Rovers are also forced to make a change from the team that defeated St Helens. Big burly prop number 8 Roy Holstock comes in, and the New Zealand Test captain Mark Broadhurst, he moves back to number 12. David Hall there, number 13, Hulkingston skipper, shaking hands there with Bob Beardmore and the two colts, and the two number 13s there. On our left, David Hall, forced to cry off for business reasons from the Australian tour, and number 13, John Joyner, going out tomorrow in his place. These two should have a vital bearing on this match.
So the team's introduced, and before we go live for the second half, here now the highlights of the first half.
Kevin Ward looking for support. He gets the support, but Gary Connell meets a couple of those red shirts from Rovers. John Joyner. Oh, nice one to Bob Beardmore. Half a chance here, good break there to Jimmy Crompton. Oh, can he go all the way? Stevie Robinson and a beautiful ball. Yes, to John Keir. Well, that's the sort of football that Castleford are capable of. 6 minutes gone, first blood to Castleford, and what a magnificent series of backing up there from the players.
Well, this is what we call classic. This is absolutely magnificent. Beardsmore, Keir, Robinson strides out. He's flying for the line. In support here. A lovely ball here from John Keir, and he says, thank you very much. What a great start, what a great try.
And what should be a comparatively simple kick here for Bob Beardmore. This lad has a lot to prove this afternoon. He's only 3 points short of Castleford's points record, and now he's only one. Good goal there, taking Castleford now out to 6 points to 0. Chris Rudd going from the acting half-back position. Viewers last Monday in the semi-final will remember his try from that very same position to Mike Smith. Oh, good handoff. Nice ball out to Gary Clark. Well, he's got space. Oh, is he in there? Oh, no. No, touching goal. Well, that Great Britain wingman Gary Clark.
Well, this is it, Mike Smith. A strong lad this. He just pushes Robinson out. And a lovely ball to Gary Clark. And I'll tell you what, this fella can catch pigeons. How far is he off not scoring? A lovely tackle in the corner. Didn't score, but wasn't far away.
David Rutler, another one of these produced by the Castleford Colt system. Jimmy Crompton, what a fine game that number 11's having, Ali.
I'll tell you what, Ray, the way this game has started off, the pace, it's 100 miles an hour, and I'll be very, very surprised if any of these sides can keep this pace up. It's absolutely electric. They're playing the game very fast, they're moving the ball, and both sides are taking chances.
Castleford still on the attack. Brett Atkins. Oh, and a good handoff. He's going for that line. Oh! Well, a wonderful piece of play. Good support too from number 8, Kevin Ward.
Well, this is what I said. This is about the yard of pace, and this fella's got it. Brett Atkins. How unlucky was this fella? He goes round George Fairbairn, and I'm sure if he hadn't slipped, it was another try.
There always seems to be 2 or 3 of those yellow shirts enveloping a Rovers man. Oh, but there's a good ball from Prome. Well, I must confess, I couldn't see the reason for that penalty. He gave offside, but I don't think anybody else touched it.
Well, I think the referee was right here, Ray. If you see Gary Prom here, he has the ball, it has him knocked out of his hand, and he just leaves go and it goes back to him. I think he was in an offside position, and I think Ronnie Campbell was dead right.
Steve Hesford of Warrington got 139 goals already. It's a difficult kick, it's well out to the right of the post, about 35 yards. No. There is a following wind, but not strong enough for Beardmore. So the score still remains 6 points to 0 for Castleford. Well might those Castleford fans laugh and clap. A penalty, kicking the ball direct out on the full, and it's another shot to Beardmore. And this should be a fairly comfortable 2 points. Piece of slackness there, Alec.
Well, I think that was absolutely disastrous. I mean, our man comes to kick to the touchline when he's got all the middle of the field, and it's got to be as though he's not an amateur player, he's a professional international, and that's got to be down to a big mistake, and could be a costly mistake, Lee.
Well, it is costly, but only just slid in off that right-hand post. Extra 2 points, so 8 points to 0 for Castleford. Oh, nice dummy from Doherty. He's got open space. Has he got the legs again? No, Gary Prone. David Laws for the corner. Oh, magnificent tackle from John Joyner. Well, although that was a magnificent tackle from number 13, John Joyner, I really do think that should have been a try.
Well, this is Old Kingston at the best. A lovely ball out here. Just watch John Doherty here. Runs with the ball. Gary Prom outside. It's got to be a try. But just look at the cover. John Joyner, class, and look who's with him. That's great covering by Cass.
And now we go live to the second half, where there's been a change in the score. Here to bring you up to date is Ray French.
Yes, and here at Headingley Leeds, tremendous battle on. Castleford hanging grimly on by 8 points to 6. John Joyner bringing the ball away now. But a knock-on. And I think, Alec, the situation now very, very delicately poised.
Well, it's an absolutely magnificent game. It's a lovely sunny day, and there's been some brilliant rugby.
Scrum down then, Paul Harkin, Hull Kingston Rovers number 7 to feed the ball. Oh, but no, the other side to Bob Beardmore, looking for support, finds Joyner. Oh, well, it looked like another of those Cian O'Loughlin juggling acts at Wembley when he scored that try, but couldn't quite get it. But it's Gary Prome, number 4, bringing it down for Hull Kingston Rovers. Very, very tight, the tackling in midfield. Paul Harkin, old stock, big, strong forward, making his way tell. Hull Kingston Rovers once again playing in the centenary shirts of red and blue band. Castleford, of course, usual colours of the yellow and the black. Mike Smith. Oh, good ball to John Doherty. Thurber, Gary Prome. This is... Oh! Well, I was just going to say that was something of the Hull Kingston Rovers championship class. Castleford never won this premiership playoff in the first ever final. Hull Kingston, of course, last one, 1981. Brett Atkins having a good game, this number 12, second row, all the way from Manly, Sydney, Australia. Kevin Ward. Little bit of indecision there, John Doherty. Can he get the bounce? Oh, no. But all credit to youngster number 9, Stuart Horton. Getting back in defence there. Bottles it up. Good ball, John Joyner. I think John Joy, number 13, is having a good game, Alec.
Well, I think it's a great game, Ray, and both sides are throwing the ball about. It's really exciting. I wouldn't like to put my money on anybody, but if Cass get into this game quickly again, I'm going to stay with them.
Kevin Ward, oops, looked a bit of a high tackle, but no, 6 tackle coming up. To Bob Beardmore, attempted drop, no. Attempted drop from Bob Beardmore there, but score still remaining. That 2-point gap, Castleford 8 points to 6. Well, Hull KR for the cup, the Robins as they're known, but not playing in their usual Robins shirts this afternoon. Not got that white shirt and red band. Mark Broadhurst. Rovers seeming to me to be edging back more and more into the game now, through the pack. In the first half, I think Castleford had the speed on them, had the pace on them in the forwards, but one or two of these big Hull Kingston Rovers forwards now wearing Castleford down. Dorahy, good long kick to this near side touchline. Darren Cohen judging the bounce. Oh, what an excellent tackle from Gary Crone.
Tell you what, Ray, this John Dorahy, what a game the man's having. This number 6, he's not only making tries, he's putting the ball down the field, and he is really the difference between the two sides.
Yes, and I think this number 9's having a great game. I think this youngster brought in for the Great Britain tourist Kevin Beardmore, but playing every ounce of him, and here he is again, just letting this little lad go to Beardmore. Both sides locked here, looking for that vital score. Brett Atkins. John Joyner looking to work out play. Tony Marchant. Oh! Just had his leg caught. Horton back to Hyde. It's a high one, but no. Going a lot from the acting half-back position and gaining a lot of ground. Paul, oh, good ball to Dorahy again. This number 6 from Illawarra in Australia, having a controlling influence on the game. Chris Burton. Oh, very good driving tackle from number 8, Kevin Ward, for Castleford. Oh! Substitute Ian Robinson, just half a gap. David Hall. Oh, a good burst to Mike Smith. He's going for the line. Has he got the legs round Brooklyn? Yes, and he's in. Oh, yes, the value of speed. Beautiful pass from David Hall. Sends those Hull Kingston Rovers fans in raptures. But it was the speed of test centre Mike Smith that puts Castleford in the lead. 10 points to 8.
Well, you cannot believe it. He lovely ball, David Hall, but just watch Michael Smith. Puts on a little gear here, another gear, and finds another gear. Hey man, this fella's absolutely flying. He's blown the sound barrier twice, but I'll tell you what, these Hull Kingston spectators happy about that.
Well, he scored 2 tries to defeat St Helens in the semi-finals, and with speed like that, he could put the skids under Castleford. It's a very difficult kick. Right out on the touchline, but look at those Rovers supporters. Here we go, they're chanting. There's the man for whom all the cheers are for, Mike Smith. 15 minutes gone. Can John Dorahy put this difficult kick over? Concentrates a lot, this man Dorahy. Nice to see a kicker straight on the ball now. It's a wrong way. No, just to the left of the post. So, despite that lack of conversion there from John Donoghue, Rovers still in the lead, 10 points to 8. And suddenly now, from Castleford being in the lead at the commencement of this second half, they've conceded 10 points without reply. Going well back to this, looking to get this ball very, very deep, but he doesn't. Tops the ball. And Rovers' Chris Burton bringing it away. Chris Rudd. They were just saying how many times this man goes from the acting half-back position. He's gaining ground all the time. Hold stop. Oh, look at this big plot forward goal. Straight through.
Well, I said man of the first half and man of any half. Just watch this. A little jig thinking he's going to put the ball back inside. This is a great standoff. This is a great player. And that is a great try.
Yes, a great try. 2 tries now in 3 minutes to Hull Kingston Rovers. And suddenly, from despair to ecstasy. And another kick to John Donoghue in exactly the same position as that previous one. Placing the ball, typical Australian style, on a mound of sand. Although most 14 points to 8 in Rovers' favour. Suddenly the game going away from Castleford, Ali.
Well, I wouldn't say it's going away, Ray, because trying a goal in the back in the game, but I'll tell you what, Hull Kingston have really stepped up a gear. They've took Castleford a little bit cold.
Suddenly Hull Kingston Rovers have found the pace.
Well, they've found the pace because the men who want to run with the ball are now believing in themselves, and you know, when you score a try, it brings extra yards out in you, and Hull Kingston have always been a great side. They've just now started believing in it.
Bob Beardmore, well, can Castleford reply? And I think this is the vital area. Robinson here, Castleford number 6, being overplayed at the moment by his opposite number, Donoghue. 3 yards now from the Rovers line. To John Joyner, looking for the gap. Balls unceremoniously dumped into the ground. Kevin Ward, strength, driving over. Horton, Joyner again. Oh, Atkins still going. No. Well, there was a chance on there, a 3-2 overlap if Ronnie Campbell hadn't spotted the knock-on, but it looks as if the touch judge has spotted something else. Little misdemeanour from Brett Atkins. So, kick now to Rovers. And a welcome respite here for George Fairbairn. Using the slight breeze that is in Hull Kingston Rovers' favour. Broadhurst, Holdstock, and suddenly I think these big forwards, Broadhurst, Holdstock, found a different gear, moving at a different pace now. Chris Burton. Broadhurst, this big, strong New Zealand forward, usually a prop forward, pulling the second row to allow Holdstock to come in. David Hall, Oh, well picked up by Beardmore. Castleford man down on the ground, but play doesn't stop, even though Brett Atkins looks to have a very bad collarbone knock. Play must go on around him. Gary Connell, Castleford still on the attack. Castleford in action with only 12 men at the moment. Brett Atkins still out with that shoulder injury. No, knockout. Castleford number 15, Dean Mountain, another of the ex-Colts players, warming up, looks to be hoping to get on. Harkin to feed the ball. Oh, and a nice break from Paul Harkin, but well covered. Good loose forward play there, a good example. Any youngster watching from loose forward. John Joyner covering the man well. To Dorahy, Broadhurst. Nice slip to Mike Smith. Oh, but a good tackle from Jimmy Crampton. And Rovers still on the attack. Chris Rudd going once again. Holstock, David Hall. Oh, another good ball to Donaghey, prone. And there's that little man hook, Stuart Horton. Whenever there's a loose ball, he seems to be about, Alec.
Well, I think he's having a great game, but you've got to look at this Hull Kingston side now, Ray. They're getting that little bit extra pace outside. They're catching Castleford a little bit flat, but every time there's a break, there's always 2 men in support.
Connell. Yes, good dummy. And who's in support again? Stuart Horton. Robinson. Well, Castleford passing a little stood still here at the moment. Not really going forward, passing sideways. And all credit to Hull Kingston Rovers cover. These forwards coming up very, very quick into the tackle. 6 tackle now. John Joyner. Knockout. And suddenly Castleford looking at 6s and 7s. The supporters feeling glum, having seen that 8 points to 0 lead wiped out suddenly in this second half with 14 points from Hull Kingston Rovers. Nothing back in reply. Penalty, differential penalty of course in rugby league. All penalties at the scrum except for foul play. Differential penalty. You must either take a tap or put to touch. George Fairburn electing to gain ground to put to touch. Well, he gains ground, but he doesn't put to touch. But he gets the tackle. Good tackle on his opposite number, David Rookley. Very high. Castleford, Alec, I think, must raise their game now.
Well, I'm just looking at Castleford, Ray, and I'm wondering now who can go the length of the field, because they've got the man there now who can use the ball, but they've got nobody there who can go the length of the field at this moment. They're just driving down the middle, as where Hull Kingston were doing exactly the same in the first half. They've got to move the ball out wide, and they've got to support the men.
15 minutes to go. Hull Kingston Rovers looking to be the first Rugby League champions to win this Premiership trophy. Stuart Horton. Oh, and Dorahy again. Well, everywhere this standoff number 6 is, there's danger. David Hall to Burton. Hull Kingston Rovers still having to work for the points, having to push the ball out wide, still good tackling in midfield from Castleford. David Hall going himself. Referee Ronnie Campbell spotting the knock on there. David Hall grasped it back again. Little smile to himself, Ronnie, he saw it. Both these young hookers, Stuart Horton of Castleford and Chris Rowe, had a very, very good battle. Scums 8 apiece so far. And a good battle between those two Australians. Robinson, number 6 of Penrith. And that number 6 there, John Doherty. What a fine stint of tackling he's getting through. Gary Hyde. I think, as you were saying, Ali, Castleford looked to be short of that one man to take the ball 50-60 yards.
Well, I think so, Ray, and I think you see what's happening now. Little errors are creeping in the game, and there's nobody quite as confident as what there was in the first half. They had the edge in the first half. This half, it's all down to Hull Kingston.
Well, Kingston, good ball to Hall. George Fairburn coming up in the attack there, looking for some action. Holdstock. One or two of these big Hull Kingston Rovers forwards taking a little steam out of the Castleford pack now. Hall. Good ball again to Hark. Oh, and a nice dummy. Looking to Burton. Can he be continued? Yes. Well, Ian Robinson still going. Oh, and he gets a good ball out to Gary Clark. Mike Smith backs him up. Timely intervention there from fullback David Ruckley. Good backing up from that Hull Kingston Rovers side. And here's Brett Atkins now. This game's still not over. Castleford only trailing by 6 points. Are trying to go, bring them back in. Oops. Hull Kingston Rovers taking their time, getting to this scrum. And a good scrum when they get there. A good push. Paul Harking. Roy Holdstock.
I think you'll find out now, Ray, that Roger Millwall will instruct his men now. If you get down in this 25, just put one over, put a drop goal over. That steers us 7 points, and I think you'll find them working and driving it to the sticks.
Yes, these big forwards now driving towards the posts. Front very interested in the game. There's an attempt. No. John Doherty there looking for that vital 7-point difference, of course, that would keep Rovers in the lead in the event of a trying to goal to Castleford. Oh, good tackle. Good shoulder drive from Roy Holdstock. Hull prop number 8. Gary Connell. Castleford just lost the momentum of that first half, tending to keep the ball in midfield now amongst these forwards rather than push it out. 10 minutes to go. Oh, here's a good break from Brett Atkins. He's still going, this lad. Oh, tremendous break from number 12, Brett Atkins. Didn't he shift a few of those players? And a penalty. Yes, silly from Chris Burton, pushing him there.
Well, this is Brett Atkins, and just watch Chris Burton here. This is a giant penalty. He starts pulling and pushing, and Ronnie Campbell will have none of that. It'll certainly be 2 points.
Straight in front of the post, 30 yards out. This will be a very, very worthwhile 2 points to Castleford. Not be it more. Castleford's Bob Beardmore, edging his side, back nearer. 14 points to 10 now. John Doherty to restart. 8 minutes to go, 4 points difference. And still the fate of this Premiership final unknown. Gary Rooker. Hull Kingston Rovers, I'm sure, will want to keep Castleford contained down in this 25-yard area. Gary Connell looking to get the ball away, but David Hall clamping that ball to Brett Atkins. Ooh. Broadhurst. Chris Burton. Broadhurst again. Ian Robinson just couldn't get that ball away, but gets inside that Castleford 25-yard area. Paul Harkin weaving, dodging. Roy Holstock, here's one who won't weave and dodge. He'll go straight. 16 stone, front row forward. Harkin again, David Hall. Oh, nice pass to Doherty again. Oh! Excellent tackle. Gary Prome. Harkin. But no, 6 tackle and the turnover. Ball placed on the floor, now played by Castleford after 6 tackles. Gary Hyde, fully recovered from that bad accidental knock in the first half. Jimmy Crampton, ex-Great Britain under 24, this lad Crampton. Kevin Ward. Hull Kingston Rovers, Alec, coming up very, very quick in defence now.
Well, I think now, Ray, Castleford have got to throw caution to the wind. They've nothing to lose now. They've got to play the ball wide out. They'll never go make any ground the way Hull Kingston are tackling. They've stepped up the gear, and they've got to be in this half to score.
Good run from David Laws there. 6 minutes to go now, and still this game delicately poised. Hull Kingston Rovers only leading with that 4 minutes. "100 years ago, Hull Kingston Rovers founded, centenary season, and could we see them win the championship and the Premiership final for the first time ever? But with a side like Castleford, with their footballing ability, you're never quite sure. Mike Smith. Oh, good ball to George Fairburn. He's got space, he's got Robinson with him. No. Gary Clark had to hesitate to take the ball, but still on the attack. 5 minutes to go, good high ball, well worth a chance. Oh, well taken by Ruckley. But a good tackle from Doherty. Good tactics from Hull Kingston Rovers there, and John Doherty in particular, getting up under that ball and making Darren Cohen drop out now beneath the posts. It's a long one, but straight to Fairburn or Harkin. Prone cuts inside. Oh, good pass, David Laws. Oh, just an ankle tap. 15 yards now. Castleford line. Chris Rudd to Mark Broadhurst. Holstock. Well, it's a bit like basketball here. Oh, an excellent tackle again from Steve Robinson. This number 6 for Castleford, but Rovers still on attack. Mike Smith. Good ball to Fairburn. 4 points difference, 4 minutes to go. Rovers 15 yards from the Castleford line. Chris Burton. And the sixth tackle. I think a good up and under here could put a lot of pressure on Castleford. No, electing to pass. David Hall. Oh, good ball out to Laws. He's got space in the corner. Can he get there? Yes, he's in. Oh, yes. A magnificent try. That long ball from David Hall. I thought Rovers would put an up and under in. Hulkinson Rovers moved the ball out, and all credit to them. In we go to try.
Nobody can complain about this game. This is rugby at the highest standard. And just look at this again. David Hall holds the ball. Everybody thought he was going to kick. Just watch Gary Plum. And David Laws. This wants some scoring. This is a brave lad. And that's a great try.
Yes, took his chance well. Took his opportunity. Not had many chances. But didn't he go for that? And I don't think John Donoghue will be too bothered about this kick. It's 18 points to 10. Hulkinson Rovers now look to be making their way for the final. And bringing on number 14, John Lydiard. Giving this lad a go, the 18th player of the year. Had some very difficult shots this afternoon, John Donoghue, all in this area. Only 1 from 3 attempts, and now 1 from 4 attempts. But I think with 2 minutes to go and 18 points to 10, they must surely now, I think, be favourites.
Well, I can understand now, Ray, why they've won the championship, and they're bringing a substitution on, and they're taking Chris Burton off. But I'll tell you what, he's had a great game, he's done a great stunt, but I'll tell you what, it's been a magnificent game of rugby league. I can understand why they won the championship, and I can certainly understand why they win this match.
And can I just say, Alec, as Castleford are kicking off, it looks like you might have picked the wrong one again.
Well, I've never been right all season, Ray, so I might as well finish with a 100% record. Roger said he was quite happy when I tipped Castleford.
David Hall bringing it away. Roy Holstock. What a fitting finale this would be to Hulkinson Rovers' centenary season. A minute to go, this Premiership final. I'm sure Rovers will hang on to this ball. Gary Prome driving it down the middle. And it's amazing how when you're in the lead, the support comes up alongside you. Harkey, oh, good ball to Mike Smith. He's got 2 to 1. Yes. And touch judge there coming on, an off the ball decision. Mr. Mason coming on, spotted an off the ball decision on number 15 there, Ian Robinson. Took the tackle after the ball had been played. He doesn't look too bothered. And I think with only seconds to go in the second half, John Donoghue, he knows it's all over. He can take his time with this kick. Taking his time again. Very precise kicker. Nice to see the old-fashioned style of kicking in vogue today, the round-the-foot style. But, I must confess, not very successful this afternoon. Only 1 from 5 shots for Donoghue. But in injury time now. There's the hooter. Hulkinson Rovers crowd leaping there, excited, and they've done it. 18 points to 10 to Hulkinson Rovers. 4 tries to 1, and surely I think with 4 tries to 1, Alec, they've deserved it.
Well, there's been no complaints, but I'll tell you what, there's been one winner here today, and that is Rugby League. Hull Kingston, absolutely magnificent, and Castleford played a part, but could not live with Hull Kingston in the second half. Fully deserved the victory.
Yes, 4 tries, Gary Pro, Mike Smith, John Doherty and David Laws, and just that solitary goal from John Doherty. But how well they've deserved it. Down 8 points to 0 at half-time, stuck in the game. I think by virtue of their forwards, they were bigger, they were stronger, they pounded at that Castleford defence in the second half, and I think they've deserved this cup. Hull Kingston Rovers, of course, winners for the second time. They last won this trophy back in 1981, and amazingly becoming the first Rugby League champions ever to win the Premiership playoffs in the same season. 5 times Rugby League champions have arrived at Headingley, and 5 times Rugby League champions have gone home unsuccessful. But not today. All credit to Castleford. They made a game of it. That first half in particular, those red and white banners were not much in evidence. They only began to emerge in the second. What a fine day this has been, especially there for skipper number 13, David Hall, and that little mascot. David Hall going up to receive the Slalom Lager Premiership trophy from Mr. Miles Eastwood, Marketing Director of Matthew Brown. A great thrill for Hull Kingston Rovers in their centenary season. David Hall, wonderful occasion for him and for Hull Kingston Rovers. 18 points to 10 in their favour.
This is Los Angeles, home of the 23rd Olympic